What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and today I am back for another video. I want to make a live video, but today I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to go for a more informative facts kind of content video. So I want to mention two things today. The first thing is about Shining Fates. And the second thing is what is happening to the current market since the beginning of 2021. Alright, so let's get into it. But actually, before we do that, remember to hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell if you guys want to see me going live, and you guys can ask questions, and I'll try to answer those questions. So let's talk about Shining Fates. Shining Fates. I've heard news that Shining Fates will be released in at least 4 waves. Yeah, that was the statement. What does that mean? Well, it could mean that the ETB is released in at least 4 waves. It could be all the products are released in at least 4 waves. I have no idea exactly what it means, but that was what I was told. And this is what I would be expecting. In the release or on the release of Champion's Path, a lot of the stores actually got 30% of what they were allocated in the first wave and around 70% of what they were allocated in the second wave. So what we are expected to see is that the allocation in the first wave or the second wave will be much worse. So you know, if you get 100 box allocated, you might only get around 10 box on the first wave. What that means is that we're going to see a huge shortage of supply at release. And what that means is that we're going to see record high price of, you know, Elite Trainer Box. And what it means is that even if you order it now or if you pre-order it, it doesn't matter. Chances are you won't get it in the first wave. So you know, that's pretty much depend on luck or depends on, you know, where you order it, right? So that is what I am going to foresee. And the second thing that I would foresee is that, you know, everyone would start grading those cards, you know, with Express and Walkthrough and, you know, all these sort of stuff. So, you know, PGS, PSA, BGS will be more congested than ever before. So, yeah, what I would be expecting is that those cards will go up significantly when at release or at release price. So, but if you can actually get it on later waves, I think that the price will drop down a little bit on later or subsequent wave. But definitely that first wave, if you get it at that pre-order price, that's fine. But if you're buying it at that flip price, that is going to be hard. So, second part of this video. Yeah, second part of this video is quite interesting. It's talk about the modern market. And I feel like that the modern market has been, not a lot of YouTubers, not a lot of people have been talking about it. But I do believe that there is a strong growth. So I was actually going through what kind of products I have. And so usually I do keep track once a while to see, you know, how much or what, how my products that I have are doing as an investment to double check my portfolio, these sort of stuff. And what I found was that ever since January 1st, the stuff that I have has risen by 40% in price. January 1st to January 18th, the products, the inventory that I have has gone up by 40%. That is crazy. I mean, a lot of people has been talking about the waifu cards or the delivery Pikachu card, but you know what they didn't talk about, what was not really mentioned was the whole Pokemon card just exploded since 2021. And it really did surprise me. It did really catch me off guard because Evolution, guess how much an Evolution booster box is? It's selling for $750, 800 US dollar. Guess how much a Kanto Power Collection box is? It's going for around $160 to $200 for one 10 packs booster box, collection box. Rayquaza, Hidden Fates with the figure, $1,000. Zorak and Metagross Hidden Fates with the Ultra Ball and the Great Ball, going for around $300. You know, these prices are just wow. I mean, Cosmic Eclipse, obviously, 350 US dollar for a booster box, 310 to 350. Team Up is shooting close to 500 US dollar a booster box. So basically, all the modern products that people thought was crazy in price, you know, they've been crazy, blah, 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 blah. They've gone up even more. So this is what I would expect to happen. Anything that is under $1,000 has a chance to grow up or grow very quickly to $1,000. I mean, the other stuff, for example, Mario Pikachu, the Scream promo, the ones that everyone was looking at, we're like, oh, that how many 1,000% growth. I think that those cards will kind of hover there because they're already at a price that not any ordinary people can just buy, right? But any products that are under $1,000, people are still seeing value in those. So I think that, just look around you, what kind of booster box you have for less than 500 to 1,000 US dollar, chances are those will still go up in price. But once it passed that $1,000 range, I think that there's going to be much more resistant and people are going to be much more reluctant to buy into those. With that said, something else is going to happen. A lot of people will be looking into Japanese sets because English card is becoming super expensive, so an alternative will be the Japanese sets. So I would expect a lot of Japanese booster boxes to go up in price very, very soon. And that is just simply because that the Japanese booster box, you can still enjoy that kind of ripping process, opening, looking at the artwork you get. But the price that you actually have to buy it is much lower. A lot of the Japanese booster box is still under 100 US dollar. And it's like what I'm saying is like 60, 70, 80 US dollar, which are still relatively affordable. So what I would think or what I would expect is that we're going to see that part of the market grow more eventually or very soon because the English card is really, really high up there. Yeah. Second thing is, or actually third thing, I lost count. Don't rely on reprint. Everyone is asking, when I do, Cosmic Eclipse bricks, everyone is asking, hey, collect Pokemon. Isn't it going to get a reprint? Is Vivid Voltage going to get a reprint? To be honest, I don't care about reprint by now because whenever they say there's a reprint, the price doesn't go down, it'll eventually go up. It's just going to be soaked up. It's just going to be eaten up by everyone. I mean, by not even everyone, by some people, and it wouldn't even be accessible to the general public. So I just don't feel that any reprint will make a significant impact within the next 3 to 6 months. I could say that. I would say that next 3 to 6 months, whatever was reprinted would just get eaten up. So yeah, I wouldn't be bothered about reprints. So if you want to sell the cards, sell the cards, but don't sell the card because you think that there's a reprint, or don't buy the card, or don't not buy the card thinking that there is going to be a reprint. So I think I'm going to say, hey, if there's the word reprint, take it out of the equation. I don't think it matters at all. So yeah, that's pretty much what I think. And I think that later on, I'm actually going to make some video talking about how to actually store a lot of these products, because these products that was essentially not worth a lot of money now is worth a lot of money. So you need to really learn how to store those items, and also when to sell them. I mean, people are always greedy. They always want more, but when is it a good price to sell them? I think that's an art that a lot of people don't know, especially if they're new in the collectible market, because collectibles are not like stock. It's not like you press a button and you can sell them. You need to be more cautious about when to sell them. It's because if everyone is selling them at that moment and you want to sell them, chances are you're too late. So it's much more time sensitive in terms of when you want to sell them than a stock or a Bitcoin where you can just press a button and buy and sell, buy and sell. You actually physically have to move these products. So I think that I should talk about these. And if you guys like me to talk about this, leave a comment. Do you guys want to hear my thoughts on when to sell it and how not to be too greedy and yet make some money? So yeah, let me know in the comment section. What else? That's pretty much it. I mean, this video, it's simply just to touch base on the update on Shining Fates and your expectation of Shining Fates, and to just let you guys know that the Pokemon market has been going really, really strong. And if you guys just search up a lot of the modern products, the price has still gone up significantly. And last but not least, it's to mainly keep an eye on the Japanese products, because I would foresee the Japanese products is likely to rise up in price because of what is happening with the English products. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Peace.